Instructor, I teach teens and adults. It starts with the foundation. Your guardian, your mom, your dad, your uncles, your cousins, your grandparents all play a vital role in helping you learn how to drive. Home, and that home foundation cannot be replaced. You learn every single day. You're going to learn when your mom and dad don't use a blinker and someone cuts them off. You're going to learn when your mom and dad do use a blinker and someone says, "Thank you for using your blinker." I've been doing driver's education over 23 years, and things are always changing. New technology have been relevant to up and coming drivers. A lot of drivers have anxiety post-COVID. A lot of beginners just don't want to get out into the road, and I've discussed this multiple times. I think it's really important that we all are patient and that we take our time and help drivers learn. When we help drivers learn, they're really going to benefit from instruction in the classroom, behind the wheel, storytelling of going to downtown Houston, Texas, downtown Detroit, downtown Nevada, Las Vegas. Each of these cities have unique strengths and weaknesses. And I think it's important, myself as a traffic instructor, teaching adults how to drive, teaching teens how to drive, we share these stories of how to get stuck in a traffic jam, of how to not get stuck in a traffic jam. We teach our young adults what is the best time really to go. There are plenty of stories that people share about driving. And I think it's a matter of all of you who are listening right now, understand how it applies. How can this story help me become a better driver? What are the keys how to help people learn how to drive? We learn through driving in our neighborhood, seeing little kids play who don't really understand the danger of a car. We learn through driving in a snowstorm, learning that, man, I got crappy windshield wipers and I should have listened to my mom and dad. We need to get our car in proper maintenance. A lot of beginners do not, and I'll say it again, do not do maintenance properly. They don't rotate tires. They don't do proper oil changes. They don't check belts and hoses. They push it on to someone else. You must do routine maintenance. You must learn how to change a tire. You must learn how to check your oil. Because we can't keep pushing it on the instructor, your mom, your dad. Right around 23 or 24, you're going to be done with college. The NFL doesn't want you. You have a college degree. You're going to have to move out of mom and dad's home. Luckily, you saved some money and you're going to get a good, decent used car. Don't buy a new car because you're going to have a good used car that's already broken in, already paid for, good tires, good brakes, starts all the time. You really need to understand about your battery. About 5 years to 7 years, that's the standard life of a battery. They work very hard in the summertime. There's a lot of heat. Heat is not good for batteries. And in the wintertime, when it's really cold, below sub-zero, your battery's going to work really hard. That's when your battery dies. Do you have jumper cables in the car? Do you have a blanket? Do you have basic hand tools? There's so much that all of you need. When you see my videos on social media, leave questions. I had a young man leave questions. He was in jail for 2 years from running from the police. He loved speed. We all love speed, but speed can kill. You need to learn to control your emotions. The number one reason why people are late is because they speed. If you're going to leave late, you're going to speed to downtown Houston, Texas. You're going to speed to downtown Detroit. You're going to speed to downtown Los Angeles because you think, I can get there faster. But as a result, you're going to speed, drive more aggressive, cut off people. If you don't believe me, I'm in Houston, Texas right now. And the rush hour is incredible. The volume of cars, the volume of trucks. people cutting each other off. I'm from a big Midwest city, but driving in Houston, Texas is a whole different animal. And if you haven't been to Houston, Texas, or Dallas, Texas, or Prairie View, Texas, baby, I'm right by the Gulf of Mexico. Are you kidding? I love geography. How often will you get a chance to travel to Houston, Texas? I've been 4 times this year, and it's been awesome. But there's a goal to get your education and to become a productive member of society. You know what a good feeling is? When you buy your car, when you buy tires for your car, it's not all sexy and beautiful, but your car will not break down on you when you're driving across the United States. You know what another good feeling is? When you have money in your pocket, or you have a debit or credit card, and you can put gas in your own car and check your oil. Routine maintenance is really important. And when you're out there driving, it doesn't matter if you're old or young, to hear I love cars. I'm very passionate about, you're going to learn maintenance. You're going to learn how to take care of your car. You're going to learn how to pass. Our goal is to teach people how to drive safely. Our goal is to make a decision. And our goal is to get safe drivers on the road. Driver's education programs originally started at the high school level as a class you can take in the morning or after school. There's a curriculum that we follow, a state certified curriculum. I'm in education. I'm a firm believer in a solid curriculum that teaches students about pavement markings, signs, defensive driving, how to pass. Whether you live in Europe, you live in South America, Central America, Australia, we all face criticism. You should not have been driving when the weather was bad. That curriculum that you're using is old and outdated. As soon as something is put in community, you need to collectively come together and update that curriculum. I'm a firm believer in using best practice. Some of those old elements, or 3 years ago, 5 years ago, are solid. It needs to be updated. Parents, you got a part to do too. Many times parents are not involved in the development of their sons and daughters. I talk to them every day. Some parents want to wash their hands of their son and daughter. Parents, you need to get your son and daughter out. I don't have the time. We don't have the extra gas. My insurance is going to go up. My insurance is going to go up too. I got 2 young ones. Okay? If your son or daughter gets the ticket, based on AAA, your insurance will go up, and State Farm, about 30%. Jake from State Farm, all of you know him, State Farm is going to issue to 7 and 9. There are different ways to hold a steering wheel. Many of you need to research, talk to your instructor. If I'm going live, ask questions. I'm very passionate about driver's education. You're taking the time to listen to me. Those who really know me, you're like, keep preaching, baby, because I'm going to keep preaching, and I'm going to keep helping you all reach your goal to have strong, good, defensive-minded drivers. Follow, subscribe, look at my videos, leave some comments. I will go live later today. Bye.